is up, guys? Welcome to Truth and Transparency Live. Uh-oh, what? Yes. Welcome.
Folks, I know there's a history here. I'd like to get this hearing in today. You know, everybody needs to just focus on the relevant facts, okay? I know there's a history here.
Are you talking up by Sunset Mart? Up the hill by the gas station?
Yeah.
Okay. Why did you... All right, who's responsible here?
What's that?
Who's responsible here? Whose house is this? Yeah, been drinking or anything, right?
No.
Okay, drive careful, okay?
Thank you.
This is what the other group had that ran away.
Oh, really? You just did shit? Awesome.
Yeah, those ones kept walking in the car. And the other ones.
It's truly for the win.
That I was given to. So there was 2 different discs. Okay? They all knew about it.
We're not here to talk about the alcohol stuff, okay?
Okay, yeah.
But this is the second noise complaint we've had here tonight within 2 hours.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. Is this your place?
Yeah.
Perfect. You know why we're here?
And I see noise.
Noise, yeah.
Yeah.
Big speaker right there.
Yeah.
Nothing against having a party. Once neighbors start calling in, then we have an issue.
Like brains, and like if you need a lot of brains, you're gonna be in trouble.
This November 29th, 4 people that were murdered, and you want to fuck around. You got 8 families that are being affected by this, and they just mean nobody from the universe.
Shock value. And
Going to the transparency. We got so much going on. And it is 9/11, so yes, remember 9/11 all day, every day. Thank you for that. Carrie, you guys, what is going on? What is going on? What is Pennsylvania doing? They're making me pack my bags. They're making me go meet up with JLR. No way. I got to bring that man a cheeseburger. What is going on? You guys miss me so much. Much love, much message. Yep. You guys, can we talk about the crab crawl? Can we talk about the crab crawl? Right? I think that's something that everybody should be talking about right now. That strength is just, woo! It's impressive. Impressive. Whoa. I'm positive we've all missed you. I know you guys have been missing the facts. Nothing but the motherfucking facts. Good morning. It's Monday. Yes, amazing. I want to see his abs. Yes, right? I mean, unless somebody like digitally did that and sent that out to all of us to be like, yeah, this is how we escaped, because we don't want to tell you guys really how we escaped. But that is some shit that my son would do, some Spider-Man shit. Nobody can just crab walk like that. And why aren't people talking about that? Why aren't people talking about that? Wait, what? Are they going to have to like break down that area because other people in the jail or the prison rather, are going to be like, dude, I got to get my abs in gear so I can crab walk all the way up out of this mofo. You guys, this is Pennsylvania on display at its finest. Okay. Maybe people are going to start believing me a little bit more about Pennsylvania and law enforcement in Pennsylvania and the inept work. I mean, why aren't people talking about that? It's 12 days. 12 days. How the hell are you eluding? I mean, 12 days. And this is a quick escape, because when you are in trial, you're not in prison, you're in jail waiting, and even during the time frame of like you're in county. So this man was just found guilty, and he's heading on, okay, go live the rest of your life. And he's able to do to figure out that he's in a crab walk up. Wait, what? So, and then the other thing I want to talk about is I have grievances from people that have been in prison in Pennsylvania. Okay. Doing extra checks on people's private parts. I mean, it's like, it's crazy. So I'm glad that all of you guys are finally being able to see the inept work of Pennsylvania State Police. Pennsylvania State Police is corrupt as a motherfucker, and you guys are getting to see it. Mike Droppin says, U.S. Marshals, FBI, game wardens, special ops, the entire LE force, dogs, drones, helicopters, and he is just running free. He's 5 foot nothing. He is 5 foot 120. Okay. So I said, damn. I said, we got jail. Oh, he's out there. We have other people that are just like, I don't even know what they're doing with their channels, but JLR, he's there. And then people are just live streaming JLR. And I'm like, well, I just want to live stream JLR, not what's being going like on. I just want to do a day in the life with JLR. So I said, I'm just going to go stalk JLR, because I'm a stalker. 5 foot nothing. All 290, baby. Atlanta, did you know JLR will be in Ohio Wednesday? Duh, he's spending the night. Please. PA, please reconsider your footwear for inmates. Put some squeaks in them shoes. I want to see you and JLR arm wrestle live stream. I don't know why JLR would leave Pennsylvania when we have this manhunt going on. Manhunt. Anyways, let's take a look. Okay. I'm going to share a screen with you guys. I'm so powerful here.
From an action movie, a killer human crab walking up a wall to escape prison. But this is no action movie. Surveillance video of Danilo Cavalcante's escape from it. It's like a scene from an action movie, a killer human crab walking up a wall to escape prison. But this is no action movie. Surveillance video of Danilo Cavalcante's escape from jail is being seen across America.
This guy was very determined.
He made it look easy. The exercise video, whatever his workout routine is.
Who would think that's even possible?
He made his move while other prisoners were playing basketball. The wall that Cavalcante scaled in the exercise yard is 2 stories high. Now everyone wants to know, how'd he do it? I spoke with certified strength and conditioning specialist Patrick Raquette. What kind of strength does it take to do something like that?
I don't think it's unheard of to hold yourself up like that, but the fact that he held himself up in a static position and then crawled up the wall, he was significantly strong. I do not think the average person could do that.
I try to do the human crab walk myself.
Throw one foot up, get some pressure against the wall. Then we're going to throw that foot up, right? Not bad, not bad. Yeah. So
I made it like 6 inches.
U.S. prisons actually hire companies like Parkour Generations to test their security.
We've been able to find ways around some of their security measures, and sometimes quite simply, as the guy in the video does.
Meanwhile, the hunt for Cavalcante goes on, hampered by the thick terrain in Chester County, Pennsylvania, 30 miles from Philadelphia. Now, the area surrounding the search perimeter is full of dense woods and lots of cornfields. And just to give you an idea how hard it is to spot somebody in a cornfield, if I walk in here and have my cameraman follow me, I'll have him stop right there. I'll keep going a few feet. And as you can see, it doesn't take long for me to completely disappear into the corn.
Disappear into the corn. You guys, welcome. Welcome. We used to do that all the time as kids. It is easier than you think. Well, he just did it on I don't think it's easier than anybody thinks. You'd have to know, you guys, you'd have to know the layout of this place to know that that's where you'd want to go do it. Okay. That's where you have some, he was just put in there. So to me, it's not just only the crab walk. You know, he had insider info. It seems like that if you can do that, you can get out of there, you know? So imagine being, all little midgets, like children of the corn. You know, it's, but it's interesting. It's interesting. When I was younger, I would do that if that's what it took to get the chicks. Oh, that's funny. We'll leave that up. We'll leave that up. One more time.
It's like a scene from an action movie, a killer human crab walking up a wall to escape prison. But this is no action movie. Surveillance video of Danilo Cavalcante's escape from jail is being seen across America.
This guy was very determined.
He made it look easy. The exercise video, whatever his workout routine is.
Who would think that's even possible?
He made his move while other prisoners were playing basketball. The wall that Cavalcante scaled in the exercise.
Right there. So what are the, so he had to pass like the 2 barbs right there and then right there, right? Look at that. Look at that. I don't think it's as easy as people think. I don't. Hit that thumbs up. Come in. Let's get this thing rolling. Okay. There you guys go. Talk to yourselves there. That must be their shiz over there to break free. I mean, this is just Pennsylvania on display. Okay. Oh my God, this is bad. This is bad. This is really bad. This is super bad. It's a movie, super bad. And if and when they find and take him alive, he will end up in Supermax with. How did he get past barbed wire, right? Well, I don't trust Pennsylvania. I don't trust Pennsylvania as far as I can throw Pennsylvania, and I can't throw Pennsylvania very far. It's interesting to me that they don't want to show anything else. They got cameras all over that mofo. Why don't they want to show anything else? Because then it will show how inept they are. That's not just barb, it's a razor wire. Yeah, I don't think he went over that. Does he look fucked up to you, to any of you guys? I mean, I don't know. Maybe he does. Maybe his arms are fucked up. But his face looks perfectly fine to me. Because others would figure out how to escape. Duh, we can't put that out there. Well, yeah, you know. No way I could do that, and I'm his height. That's incredible. Well, how about this? How about the right guy, the right height? If he was any taller, how would somebody do that if they, you know, he's a little mofo. So he's a little dude. He's a little boy. Little tiny thing. At least he can see his peeps. Look at his waist. He has something to throw over the barbs. Ooh. All this attention for one little dude nationwide, and we all falling for it. If this isn't a 3-letter distraction, don't know what is. He only had to go over one fence. I'm like 8 inches taller. He had a towel or something around his waist, probably to put over the wire. The wire. Look at the video. Let's take a look at the video one more time. Let's take a look at his chubby self. See a little chubby boy.
It's like a scene from an action movie, a killer human crab walking up a wall to escape prison. But this is no action movie. Surveillance video of Danilo Cavalcante's escape from jail is being seen across America.
This guy was very determined.
It made it look easy.
This is no action to escape prison.
Right there. Definitely, he's got definitely a back brace on, a butt brace. Yes, he is. He's bunched up. He's got something to throw something over something. Absolutely. Absolutely. How this guy is just like, I'm going to get in prison and I'm going to get right out without being there that long. Just wow. What did he do once he got to the top? If you zoom in, it's bulky. He can easily be seen as a kid. Plevins definitely should not be the one in charge. I don't think PA should be in charge at all. But yeah, he's a pure ninja, right? Pure ninja. Is he in street clothes, jeans and a t-shirt? No. But I think it's interesting that he's just in a white tee. So why is he just in a white tee? Like, where's his little, why isn't he wearing orange? Orange is the new black. Come on now. He definitely had this planned out for a while, right? I believe that he began this plan while he was in county. Okay. So everybody wants to go interview like his roommates and dude, find out who was in county with him when he was there. Somebody had to tell this mother that you little 5 foot nothing. You need to go between wall this and wall that by the door. Your little 5 foot nothing ass can just crab walk right up the back, you know? So it's, They speak in code with their hands. Crazy shit though, right? This man is gone. He escaped just like the last guy in May. Gone. Pennsylvania on national blast. Woo! Right before election season, y'all. Who are you gonna go vote for? Election season's right around the corner. His sister was arrested yesterday. Yeah, I bet you FBI is beating down everybody's bush and cornfield. No pressure. No pressure from the gov or agent. You guys, this is crazy. Okay, if Brian Kohlberger would have known it was this easy to elude and evade and escape the Pennsylvania State Police, maybe he would have thought twice about turning himself. He should just went on into Mexico. This is just wild. They weren't even watching Sister's home, and he just showed up there. Think they deported his sister. You think he gives a flying shit about his sister? Don't think he cares about anybody but himself. She was definitely helping him, in my opinion, says Jen 3. If I turn my screen sideways, what he's doing isn't all that impressive. He's just kind of walking. Okay, then I want you to go ahead and film yourself. Send it on in. I'll play it for you. Yes, Terry, exactly. Selection season. Again, good morning. Welcome to the transparency. And I'm being transparency blunt that you guys are 12 days getting to watch the Pennsylvania State Police do God knows what. Because this shit is nuts. 12 days. 12 days. You know what the crazier part is that if I was in Pennsylvania, the last thing I would be doing is following the police around. Because they have no fucking clue what they're doing, all right? 12 days, they can't get this man. Why am I following up their checkpoints? I'm going to just use my own map. Okay, I'm going to use my own map. His ex-roommate spoke to news and wants him caught. Absolutely, it's easy to come out there and say, I'm helping him. Again, what is up? Welcome. Where's his jail slides? How does he have them shoes? Boots with the fur. JLR interviewed his ex-roommate yesterday. Well, it wasn't actually him, but I think it was somebody else. But yeah, JLR caught that. Because the police everywhere else are so great. Well, we're just getting finest of Pennsylvania on display here. It's almost like they are afraid of him, like an elephant with a mouse or me with a wasp. You guys are loving your comments this morning. You can get anything in prison for a price. Absolutely, you can. You know why? Because they're underpaid staff. Hey, I see to the sister they arrested her, I heard. I wouldn't say nothing. I would plead the fifth and ask for a lawyer. Yeah. I can't wait for the Netflix documentary on this one. That's a good comment right there. Comment of the day so far. Let me see that retired 5-0. Let me see that Netflix. No, it's a dense wooded area. Chester County is huge. I heard you can get better drugs in prison. Yeah, I bet. They are allowing him to run to collect our tax money. All this overtime. You know, How do we even know that he took the van? I want that motherfucker dusted. Okay. How do we know that he even took the van? What's the proof in that? Anybody see him get in and get out of that van? Did anybody see him get in and out of that van? Did anybody see him get in and out of that van? Can I get some? I want camera footage on that van. I want camera footage on the van. No proof. Exactly. Where is the camera footage on that motherfucker getting in and out of that van? How do we know that he was in that van? Oh my God, watching him just drive the van past the cops just blew my mind. Allegedly 2 people in the van. Again, they say he stole a van. Let me tell you guys something. So this month, so he crab walks up this shimmy chute. Then he eludes for how many days? Then he's just, I know how to hot wire cars. I'm going to go take this van. Oh, we don't need to hot wire because there's keys in the van. This guy needs to go play the lottery. This guy needs to go play the lottery. Welcome back, Lana, Cass. Thank you. I mean, I would be going to play the lottery if I was this man. Go win. Because the hood he was wearing was dairy worker's sweatshirt. It was confirmed. It was confirmed. I want to see the video. Nope. Only 2 guys at Wawa getting in and out. Getting out of a van. I think ring footage of him at the place van was stolen. Well, I'm just saying everybody thinks that he's, smart. So why wouldn't you misdirect? Take that van. Well, I'm still on foot type of thing. I'm just saying. I want that van dusted. We don't know shit. The sightings, the trail cams, none of it is confirmed. Absolutely. That's why people that are in Pennsylvania right now, they should be doing their own search. The van wasn't stolen. Come on, people. Shine on your brother, everybody. Today's 9/11. I was hoping that today would be the day that they catch him in honor of 9/11. I mean, maybe that's the plan, and that they can seem like, very heroic on this day. They can't even find this guy right now. Yep. And then you guys, he does such a clean shaving job. Like, look at him from when he left, and look at him from now. That takes somebody that has like a hotel room, okay? Shaving cream, a mirror. I cannot believe, where is people's common sense? We've lost all logic and we've lost all common sense. So I want some feces. I want to see this dude's shit. Go get his shit. Test that shit. Test that van. Was he pissing and shitting in there all day? Sorry to be so blunt, but this stuff really makes me sick. That would be nice then. Today's the day. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's why I started my opening live. Welcome back to this, because I want to bring some common sense talk to the world. Okay. Exactly. Baby butt barber smooth. Yes, baby. Yes, not a nick on him. Okay. He's in the cornfields. You guys got these dogs. You're supposed to be sniffing him out. Go sniff his shit out. Get me some feces. Test his feces. Can we do that? Ew, says Cammie. It's my birthday. No. He probably shaved his sisters. Well, I'm just telling you that he shaved to the point of a mirror, shaving cream, razor. I mean, it was all needed. He was smiling at that Ring camera like he knew he was winning. See, I want to see the whole display of the Ring camera. I don't like just like these pictures, like you could just be making like a noise or like doing a face, but no, I'm not smiling. Like people say that Brian Kohlberger is just like him and his lawyers are having smile sessions. Like, get the fuck out of here. Okay. They have video of him at Lux Salon. Yeah. No jailhouse razor either. Love your style, no BS. Yeah, bringing it to you guys. First, he crab walked out of jail. Now he's tiptoeing through the tulips. Through the cornfields with Pop-Tarts. He's well gone. Yes. Yes, he looks different with the shave. Yeah, I would shave my whole head. I'd shave my whole body. You would not want hair anywhere. You wouldn't, you'd want to like really deep clean, and then you'd want to wear like a bodysuit, right? But Pennsylvania, what is going on? Next, he will be blonde. I think he's going to be hairless. We got shoeless Joe Jackson, hairless Danilo, D-Lo. What do they call him? D-Lo in prison? D-Lo. I don't know what they're calling him, but I'm calling Pennsylvania. Thank you, Pennsylvania, for showing my audience, who I've been screaming from the rooftops, Pennsylvania State Police, please, okay? We need a complete reform in Pennsylvania with the police departments, okay? And these people that move out from local law enforcement, and they move out from local law enforcement, so then they get into with the Pennsylvania State Police. And the Pennsylvania State Police, they don't even trust themselves. That's why nobody's communicating, because nobody trusts each other. People are riding dirty. It's crazy, okay? And here, America and the whole entire world is eating this up. People are literally watching nothing. They're literally watching nothing for hours upon hours. They're watching the police have a rope off. And I'm just like, oh my God. You guys are that bored. Think about it. And then I said, no, people are just liking the interaction in the live chat feature. So that's why I'm here for it. You guys, I will put up some me driving in a vehicle, driving to Pennsylvania. And then you guys can just tear up the live chat session. Like, woo, let's do it. Right? But I was just thinking to myself, like, there's so many better things that we can all be doing. Like yesterday, the Browns won. The Browns never win home openers. I'm over here like, what? Browns beat the Bengals. They hold them scoreless. Like Joe Burrow, who just got paid, like, I don't know, guaranteed $207 million. He couldn't even get the ball in the end zone. The Browns won 24-3. Ohio State plowed Youngstown State. My home state went 2-0. They went 2-0 this past weekend. Really, really happy over here. The police were too busy doing interviews, saying the guy confidently have him surrounded, and dude isn't even where they thought exactly because they have no idea where he is. Law enforcement giving morale boosts. Yeah, just like Moscow did. Moscow telling everybody that this is a targeted, isolated incident so that everybody wouldn't run for the hills. Okay? Meanwhile, they just let this serial killer and Brian Kohlberger just go all the way back to Pennsylvania. We'll let we know, hey, you know what? Let him go to Pennsylvania. We got the state police there. They are some corrupt motherfuckers. They will go get us our DNA. They will plant some DNA. Oh, shit. You might feel differently if you didn't live in Phoenixville. I'm telling you guys how I feel about all of this shit. Is that we live in 2023, and what you guys are seeing here is the work of 2000. This is the work of 2000. JLR is looking as crazy as the police. Oh, you guys. He crab walks. He goes to get, people are talking about he went and got beer. I thought that looked like cereal, like a cereal box, like a family-sized cereal box. JLR is chasing the story. Everybody's chasing the story. I I just want to follow JLR around. Okay. So I'm trying to find out his hotel location so that I can literally follow him around. Wherever he goes, I'm going to go, and I just want to keep my camera on JLR. I want to throw him some cheeseburgers, some french fries. I personally like JLR. So if you don't know that about me, I commend his work ethic. And so I'm over here like, the police ain't doing nothing. I'd rather watch JLR, what he does though, not what he's filming. I want to show you guys him from, JLR will be interviewed by Nancy Grace today. He's working hard. It's great. Yes, I agree. Thank you. I agree. Thank you. See? Anyways, so I just wanted to clear everybody up there. Don't hate the player, baby. Hate the game. JLR, just like myself, we work hard. He doesn't go steal people's shit. Okay? JLR is a self-made man. Okay? JLR came out from where? Prison. To do what? What he's doing. He's like, fuck, you guys are going to monitor me anyways. I might as well be live 24/7. I'll monitor myself. So clap it up, baby. Them's the facts. Thank you. See, I'm with you, Lana. I have respect for JLR's work ethic, boots on the ground running. Exactly. So we mix JLR's work ethic with my work ethic and brains, and I bet you we can find this motherfucker. That's what I think. Let's take out a map. Okay, and let's look at, you can't get that far on foot. You need to be an idiot to be in a vehicle because that's the easiest thing to get caught in, okay, is a vehicle. So you don't want to get into a vehicle. I don't think this guy ever got into a vehicle. And if he did, it was for a very short period of time. Okay. I don't think he stole anything. I don't think this guy is just eluding and evading. Okay. We're talking about this guy's winning the lottery over and over and over and over and over and over. That's how I feel. Yes. He's very kind to allow all to use his footage. Absolutely. Yes. He did so take a van. Again, I want to see fingerprints, dusted, all that stuff. But more importantly, I like I said, I'll stand by it. You get into a car and you go driving around a vehicle. That is the easiest way to get picked up. So, let's take a look. Let's see what JLR is doing at the moment. JLR, where are you? JLR investigates. He's not even live. What is he doing? Damn it, JLR. He's watching this faithfully. I love it.
Good morning.
Come on in.
So come on in. I'm going to give you guys a update of what's going on here in northern Chester County. I'm at the East Nantmeal Township building. And
look, he's got the cops. Oh, God.
For Danilo Cavalcante continues.
Oh, God, I have to show this.
Give you guys an update and let you guys know.
You guys got to show you this. What in the actual F is going on? JLR zooming in on the police and showing that they got their coffee and their donuts and they're ready to go. Look at this. Oopsies. Come on in.
Oh, Cavalcante.
One of my faves right here. I'm going to go ahead and cash app him right now. Look at when he zooms in on the police. Look what they're doing.
Morning, everyone. Good morning. So come on in. I'm going to give you guys a update of what's going on here in northern Chester County. I'm at the East Nantmeal Township building.
There it is. Look at that.
And
look at that. Coffee, chatting it up.
The search for Danilo Cavalcante continues.
Just
but I want to give you guys an update and let you guys know what is going on. What is going on with the search of Danilo? Come on in.
Come on
Long
in.
night. Nantmeal Township building here. Now, it's a whole different ball game today, folks. It's very different than it was yesterday. Right now, before I went live, I went down through the rolling hills here, a little north of here, 401, the side roads, all winding through where his vehicle was, well, the stolen vehicle, the one that shows he could be in this area. Now, last night was rocking and rolling on 401. There was a farm.
We're rocking and rolling on a farm with JLR, guys. You guys do me a favor, and if you don't know, throw some money, throw some dollars to JLR. I mean, come on. That's what I would do. Okay. Murdered, stabbed his girlfriend 38 times. Yeah, it's disgusting. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, just handing out, talking. This is just oh, a trooper or police gave him an umbrella last night when it was pouring. It was a sweet moment, I think. He's almost at 100K subs. You go, JLR. Yes. Yes, I did yesterday. Yes, yes. So, I forget where he was last time, and I sent him a cash app to get some, let me go like this. I'm going to pay him JLR. Where's my JLR? Wait. JLR. I think he goes under. I don't know which one he uses now. Is it under JLR? He cashed at me the one day. He's like, "Here, I'm going to use some of your video." Yeah, he did. Mermaid, please send. Yeah, there you go. Get in touch. I gave him some last night to get an umbrella. See, yes, yes. So yeah. Hello, everybody. Hello. Come on in. Don't be a stranger here. What's going on, people? But
a little bit down there, there was a farm right on the road here, a couple houses, and there was troopers all lined up facing that home with their spotlights on the home, as if some activity was going on in there, and it was just a traffic nightmare. It was traffic going back and forth because this is a heavily used road, one of the popular roads in this northern part of the county.
There they go.
But I don't think anything came of it. But I did go live, and surrounding the farm itself, they were doing the similar to what they were doing down there in southern Chester County along Longwood Gardens. The police, the authorities, the Pennsylvania State Police were positioning themselves every 50 feet, and it was long lines of cars, long lines of vehicles. But then just suddenly out of the blue, they all got up and left, and it was open. and it was open.
Okay.
There'll probably be more calls in the area at locations 20, 30 miles away, 15 miles away, where they'll see a Hispanic walking with a backpack. If those calls come through, I'm pretty much 99% convinced right now it wouldn't be him. It's just these people, because if he's not around here, it's most likely he's in another vehicle and he's gone.
He's
I
gone,
don't see any
JR.
point of him
Gone that moment.
returning to this area or lingering around this
Oh,
area
there they go.
at all.
JR, just come to Ohio.
These troopers have been working 12-hour shifts. Are the local schools open? I believe they are. I don't believe anything is closed. The only thing I think that is closed a little bit to see if neighbors feel like. The ex-roommate said the guy got nothing to lose.
Well,
The
no
guy
shit.
got nothing to lose.
Nothing.
So if you got nothing to lose, maybe he ditched his van, and then just went out in the field and just did something to himself. The choppers were out. They were out in the sky.
Oh, great. So now we think he commits suicide? Oh, God, this is the new rumor? I don't think he committed any type of suicide. He's got nothing to lose. Yeah. So, JLR makes me laugh. Maybe if they didn't drive trooper cars, they'd have better luck. I know, right? You know, someone made a great point. It's like, you guys want to catch somebody, yet all this stuff is all over the public. You know, it's everywhere. So all he's got to do is, like, you know, tune in or whatever to see what's going on and where they're looking for him. But hey, yeah, we don't exactly. I'm the only one that can talk about this creator. So mods, please time people out if they are being. There's no disrespect here. You cannot have an opinion where you cannot be. If you're biased, then your opinion is just totally it's irrelevant. But JLR is on the ground there, and you guys have information because of him. So saying anything in any type of negative way about him, you just look like an idiot. just that kills me. So, like I said, you can dislike me all you want, but you're gonna respect my my work. It is what it is. So, anyways, best part about it is that you guys get to see Pennsylvania's work. This is PA. This is PSP, baby. This is PSP, and they have no fucking clue where this guy is. And if you guys think that they do, then that's just cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, in my opinion. Totally. But we have a guy that escaped and has been on the run for 12 days. What is he eating? You know, what is he drinking? And people think he's drinking beer. I just laugh because he's not. But so people are getting phone calls. I almost pooped my pants when we got a phone call from the police yesterday saying to lock our doors and not go outside. You know, oh, thank you. There have been so many damn hateful people towards him through this case. I have been sticking up for him everywhere I go. It is amazing to me how childish people are. Yeah, because they're jealous pricks. Tell them to go suck a D. But yeah. Best part about all this, what I'm telling you guys, is that take a look. It's 2023. He went from being Spider-Man to Tarzan. Shit, Shay. Sure. So, anyways, that's. I mean, I don't know how people can just stare at a screen of no action for 11 hours for 12 days. You know, we got stuff to do, y'all. I'm over here solving the Daniel Moore Brian Drake case. Okay, I got so many important things to tell you guys. Last time I talked to you, it's just about coming up on a week that I've actually, we got things moving. We're talking about evidence. We're talking about evidence that's going to clear a man and probably put other people in prison. You guys are going to help me call the FBI tip line. You guys are going to help me call the Bonners Ferry tip line, Boundary County. We are clearing Daniel Moore. And in the process, we are going to turn over all the evidence that I'm about to show you guys for the next 3 to 4 days. And that's just what we're going to be doing. Pennsylvania State Police got themselves a mess. Let them motherfuckers clean their mess up themselves. They don't know where this man is. And it's 9/11. I want to remember, let's talk about the Twin Towers. You want to talk about some crazy stuff. One plane, I remember where I was. And then my mom tells me to turn on the news. I was in college. She tells me to turn on the news. And then boom, I saw it in real time, the second tower. They have not set a date yet for Sheldon. Sheldon's about to come home too. I don't take on cases that I don't think are cases where people were wrongfully convicted, wrongfully accused, or if it was a cold case and somebody needs help. So, Lana's solving cases from her couch. You don't always need boots with the fur. Lana, you do such a good job too. I always enjoy watching you. Plus, you're a cutie pie. Yeah. Thank you for those kind words. I'm sure everybody remembers where they were. And so I will say this is triggering. Yes, Crystal, I'll be talking about the Katie thing today for happy hour. So for those of you guys that got screwed out of that episode, I will be talking about that. Oh, Heather, don't ever say Lana poo. You don't have to kick out the poo part. Oh, Lana cutie pie. But this is a trigger warning only because I'm going to show some scenes from 9/11, the towers. So if this is going to bother you, I don't want you to, be upset in any type of way. Okay. But yeah, I was a sophomore in college. And I was like, my mom's like, oh my God, we're under attack. Where are you? Get out of the city. I said, excuse me. And then she's like, turn on the television. She's like, are you traveling? Because I played golf at the university. She's like, when are you guys leaving on your plane? I was like, well, shit. And so my mom was like, I don't want you traveling. Tell your coach you're out. So let's take a look. This was the special report that they did. Let's see if this is the one I wanted. But I'm going to close out with this.
It's 8:52 here in New York. I'm Brian Gumble. We understand that there has been a plane crash on the southern tip of Manhattan. You're looking at the World Trade Center. We understand that a plane has crashed into the World Trade Center. We don't know anything more than that. We don't know if it was a commercial aircraft. We don't know if it was a private aircraft. We have no idea how many were on board or what the extent of the injuries are right now. We have, I understand, an eyewitness on the phone right now. Sir, good morning. This is Bryant Gumble. Could you give us your name?
Yeah, my name is Stuart.
Stuart, where are you right now?
I'm working at a restaurant in Soho.
All right, so tell us what you saw, if you would.
I was waiting at a table and I literally saw it seemed to be like a small plane. I just heard a couple noises. It looked like it bounced off the building, and then I just saw a huge ball of fire on top. And then the smoke seemed to simmer down. And it just, a lot of smoke was coming out, and that's pretty much the extent of what I saw.
Can you tell us about the scene down there right now?
Right now, people are just on the street looking at the building. The building, there's just a lot of smoke. It's not too crazy down where I am.
How far away from the World Trade Center specifically are you?
I'm actually on Thompson Street North. I'm not too far.
It's 8:54 right now, Stuart. Can you tell me when this happened exactly?
I would have to say about 10 minutes ago.
Were you looking up as the plane approached the building, or did it only catch your attention after it crashed into the World Trade Center?
I heard a sort of a crashing sound, but I looked up quick enough to actually see something go into the building, but everything happened so fast I wasn't quite sure what I was looking at.
So there's no way you can know whether or not the plane seemed to be in trouble before it crashed into the building.
Oh, no, I couldn't tell.
It's hard for us to tell from the picture we're seeing just how far down from the top that plane crashed. Have you any better eyesight to it from your vantage point?
Not really. All I know is it definitely wasn't the top of the building, because that seems to be intact from what I saw.
Obviously, the timing of this is important. It comes before 9 o'clock. Perhaps, and we say that in hopeful fashion, perhaps not everybody was at work, because if that building was in fact crowded with workers, we're looking at probably some casualties and injuries of considerable proportions. But right now there's no way of telling that. We're on the line with another eyewitness. Sir, this is Bryant Gumble in New York.
How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. You're Wendell?
Yes, I am.
Wendell, can you give me your last name?
Klein.
Wendell Klein. Tell me where you are, if you would.
Well, right now I'm back in the hotel. I'm in the hotel offices here, the front office.
You're in the, okay, where were you when
I was standing right in front of the hotel. I'm the doorman there. And
the hotel, which hotel?
Marriott World Trade Center.
Right across from the World Trade Center.
It's actually right in between them.
Right in between the World Trade Center.
Yes.
Okay, so you were standing outside, and tell us what you saw and what you heard.
Well, what I heard first, an explosion. And I just figured that it was like a plane passing by. Then all of a sudden, stuff just started falling, like bricks and paper and everything. And so I just kind of ran inside to get away from the falling debris and glass and so forth. Then after everything stopped, because it was falling in the street and the cars were crashing into each other. Then when it kind of stopped, I heard a guy screaming. And when I looked over, there was this guy that was on fire. So I just kind of ran over and I tried to put the fire out on him. And he was screaming, and I just told him to roll, and he said he can't. And then another guy came over with his bag and kind of put the flames out on him. So right now, he's being taken care of. I just had everyone call the ambulance and stuff so it can help him out.
He caught fire as a result of the falling debris?
Yeah.
How much debris? Can you give us an idea of how much came crashing to the ground?
It's just a lot. Bricks, a lot of bricks, a lot of glass. Enough to damage cars on the street, make cars swerve into each other, that kind of thing.
I hear alarms going off down there. What's happening?
That's our hotel alarm, and basically, I guess that went off automatically. They've evacuated everyone in the hotel. They evacuated all employees.
They have evacuated the hotel?
Yes.
Immediately?
Yes.
Are you hearing anything, Wendell, about what kind of a plane it was,
no.
or
No.
how many were on board?
No.
All right. Mr. Klein, thank you very much, sir. I understand Teresa Renault is with us right now. Miss Renault, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
This is Bryant Gumbel. I'm down on 59th and 5th. Where are you?
I am in Chelsea, and we are at 8th and 16th. We are the tallest building in the area, and my window faces south, so it looks directly onto the World Trade Center. And I would say, you know, approximately 10 minutes ago, there was a major explosion from probably, it looks like about the 80th floor. It looks like it's affected probably 4 to 8 floors. Major flames are coming out of the north side and also the east side of the building, yes. And it was very loud explosion followed by flames, and it looks like the building is still on fire on the inside.
Which building are we talking about? The one that's westernmost?
Let's see. Yes, sir.
Did you hear the explosion from your position?
Yes, we did. As a matter of fact, we heard it, and because I was just like standing there pretty much looking out the window, I didn't see what caused it or if there was an impact.
So you have no idea right now?
There's another one. Another plane just hit. Right. Oh my God. Another plane has just hit. It hit another building. Flew right into the middle of it. Explosion. My God. It's right in the middle of the building.
This one into the east tower.
Yes. Impact.
So you have no idea right now?
There's another one. Another plane just hit. Right. Oh my God. Another plane has just hit. It hit another building. Flew right into the middle of it. Explosion. My God. It's right in the middle of the building.
This one into the east tower. Which building are we talking about? The one that's westernmost?
Let's see. Yes, sir.
Did you hear the explosion from your position?
Yes, we did. As a matter of fact, we heard it, and because I was just like standing there pretty much looking out the window, I didn't see what caused it or if there was an impact.
So you have no idea right now?
There's another one. Another plane just hit. Right. Oh my God. Another plane has just hit. It hit another building. Flew right into the middle of it. Explosion. My God. It's right in the middle of the building.
This one into the east tower.
Yes. Yes. Right in the middle of the building. And right now, that was definitely looked like it was on purpose.
You saw a plane?
Yes, I just saw a plane go into the building.
Why do you say that was definitely on purpose?
Because it just flew straight into it. Looks like it's about, I would say 15 floors lower than the first building. And there's now flames coming out of that building as well. They're both completely on fire.
Now, Teresa, hang on with us 1 second. We're gonna re-rack the tape of when we were talking to you to see if we can tell.
Okay.
We can't see anything. We can't see a second plane in the picture. There we see the explosion.
All right, guys. Remember those 9/11. Welcome back to Truth and Transparency. Thank you for being here with me. I will be live later this evening. And who knows, maybe I'll pop on for a live this afternoon. But I got a wonderful week of saving someone's life. And you guys are going to help. You guys are a part of this. So again, thank you so much. But please be kind to one another. Be respectful. Okay? We can dislike whoever we want for personal reasons, but when you make something personal about somebody's professional work, you become biased. Don't become a biased bitch. Until next time, guys, much love. Over and out.
That I was given to. So there was 2 different discs